start talking no goddamn Korean shit around here.
Before we get into it, you have to understand what is black. What is blackness? Blackness is one of three things. It's either a perception, what you see. When you look at me, Phil, you see a man of a darker hue. It's either a state of mind, a consciousness. That's why I have friends of mine who are white, and you'll say, and they know more about African American heritage and culture than some black people. And you'll say, well, this white guy, he's black. He's a brother. Thirdly, when we talk about blackness, it's defined by your ancestral lineage, your genealogical line. If you go to the genealogical line of Jesus, there are people of color throughout his lineage completely. And the thing is, before anybody can take issue with this film or with this entire issue, and it's not a novel idea, the significance of this film is it's never been on camera. A black Jesus has never been on camera.
Because it makes you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean it has to change. You know, I mean, Jesus was a white man too, but Jesus was a white man too. Jesus was a white man too, but...
Is their problem. And my problem is getting black people to understand that our struggle is related to the whole struggle of really tearing down, destroying the system and building it up.
Howard University is probably the #1 black institution on the planet and the most money. But Howard University is named after a white general, General Howard, that became famous for killing Indian children. So what are you going to? Spelman, the #1 black woman's school on the planet, named after Rockefeller's mama. And the sad part about most y'all don't know that.
What does being black mean to you? And why? Why do you want to be black?
Well, I think that, you know, sometimes how we feel is more powerful than how we're born.
Okay.
And blackness can be defined as philosophical, cultural, biological, you know, there's a lot of different things, a lot of different people. And I think you do have to kind of like walk the walk if that's how you are.
San Francisco 911, what's the exact location?
Hi, yes. I'm on the sidewalk. Hi, I'm having someone that does not have a vendor permit that's selling water across from the ballpark.
Yeah, but Donald, you look at the stunning double standard. You know, he is on the left. And then a couple of months ago, you have the instance with Paula Deen where she said one word 30 years ago, and she was crucified, lost her business deals.
Last week, when he was comparing the Tea Party to the term cracker, white cracker. It is the same group we faced in the South with those white crackers and the dogs and the police. They didn't care about how they looked. It was just fierce indifference to human life that caused America to say enough is enough. Some people are asking why there hasn't been more outrage when he makes a comment like this, but if it's in reverse, there is outrage.
But the people who consistently demand that Paula Deen's the world be crushed and driven out of the public conversation, shouldn't they be forced to take a stand on this? Where's Obama in this?
Well, they're not going to take a stand, Tucker, and Obama is going to take a pass, and they're all going to take a pass, and that's the way the country is right now. We have a very divided country, and that's the way it is, and get used to it, because it's not changing very fast.
People who are obviously not oppressing them. Their oppressors are quite obvious, and if they want to take a force against them, I suggest that they go and do that instead of mouthing off against people who spend quite a bit of their lives trying to help them.
What the hell have you done?
It is an obvious fact that those...
Whenever a white lady on CNN with nice hair says the N-word, that's just white people getting away with saying nigger. That's all that is.
I agree with you that there's got to be some basic change in this country.
All right, if we're going to talk about it, then let's talk about it. Don't give me any shuck and jive because I don't want to hear it. If you're going to talk about joining yourselves in a black revolution to overthrow what is wrong here, don't tell me about, you know, when Rat told you and Stokely told you to go back to your neighborhoods, he didn't tell you to go back there and raise hell about something that wasn't even pertinent to the black man's problems. You're right.
We always say the Black Panther Party that they can do anything they want to us. We might not be back. I might be in jail. I might be anywhere. But when I leave, you can remember I said with the last words on my lips that I am a revolutionary. And you're going to have to keep on saying that. You're going to have to say that I am a proletarian. I am the people.
And we are not here to promote violence. We are here to promote peace.
I chose to go to a PWI, a predominantly white institution. because I felt like that was the right thing to do. That was the best thing for me to do, was to go to an institution that the man respected, you know. Go to a place where when I say the name of this PWI, they're like, oh, good for you. And honestly, I don't really remember much about the school part of college. I don't remember what I learned in English 101. Unfortunately, I don't really remember what I learned in statistics. But what I do remember about college is that moment when I first met my best friend. I mean, walking in a dining hall, staring at a room full of people who didn't look like me. And it was scary, you know. It was like I'm here all by myself, like, oh gosh, I hope these people are not, not crazy. But I remember when I first met my best friend, and our eyes locked, because it was like, whew, hey girl. Yeah, I know, right? What I remember most about school is the late night studying in our student center, the fraternities, the sororities, the probates, the homecomings. I remember my experience more than I do those little things that I was supposed to learn. College is such a scary, transformative experience that, God, if I could do it all over again, I would do it around my people. And I know we're not supposed to say my people. We're all supposed to be each other's people. But I also think that it's time for us to acknowledge the elephant in the room. We gotta stop trying to fit into someone else's broken system. We have to stop trying to fit into someone else's ideas about who we're supposed to be and how we're supposed to act and the things we're supposed to say. When the reality is, this system that we've been trying to fit into was never designed for us to win. It was designed to keep us in our place. And I know I'm not supposed to say that when it comes to like HBCUs, you know. I feel like we're supposed to say that, well, the school systems and the things that we learn are just the same, are on the same standard as a PWI, And this, the reality is, it probably isn't the same standard. They probably got more money. Because remember, it is their system. They probably do have more money. They probably do have better resources. I don't know. And like they scare us. This is how it works, right? They tell us, like I remember at my school there were so many strong Black women who were desperate about going to an HBCU. They wanted to go to Spelman, to Clark, Morehouse, FAMU, but their parents wouldn't let them because their parents didn't want to waste their money. No, you need to go to a PWI where you can get a real education. And I, quote unquote, got a real education at one of them schools. And you know what I remember most is sitting at a bus stop and some boy driving by in a red pickup truck. and him call me a nigger. And I'm just waiting for glass. So yeah, if I could do that over, oh God, if I could do it over. Go home to learn. Don't let them tell you about yourself. Don't let them tell you who you should be. Because who you will become, who you can become, is so much greater than this image that they may have for you. You are magic. And the day you stop looking and waiting for someone to tell you that you're magic,